Hello, this is Catherine Timmons. This is my last video dealing with Week 2 Access Quiz, Chapters 1 through 12. This is the helping to answer question 15. So we're dealing with the same data about Ernst Consulting. And in question 15, we're creating a balance sheet. So let's put in the basic aspects of the balance sheet here. The balance sheet is the one financial statement that deals with a specific point in time. So it's not going to be a period, it's going to be a specific date. And it deals with assets and liabilities and equity. If that sounds familiar, it's because it's the accounting equation. And the balance sheet is basically a visual representation of the accounting equation for this business as of this specific day. So up here we have some assets. We have cash, accounts receivable, office supplies, land, and office equipment. We're going to go ahead and add those assets using the drop-down menu here. So here we have selected all of the asset accounts. Again, be really careful with accounts receivable and accounts payable. Accounts receivable means you're going to receive something or the business is going to receive something. And accounts payable means you owe something. So that's not an asset, it's a liability. And we scroll up here and sure enough, there is an accounts payable. So it is going to go under the liabilities. Okay, now what items are equity? Well, equity is common stock. Go up here. Common stock, retained earnings. That's the answer we got in question 14. And that looks like those are equity. We're going to go ahead and fill those in from the drop-down menu. Now that we have our basic accounting events sorted by assets, liabilities, and equity, we're going to enter the amounts. You will always enter the amounts that are shown on your paper. They might be different from mine. But we're going to go ahead and enter those amounts. So I've gone ahead and entered all of those amounts. Again, retained earnings is the only one you're not going to find in the data set because that was the answer we found on the statement of retained earnings that we created in question 14. Now you'll notice that this auto-populated field and this auto-populated field equal each other. That's because, again, this is a visual representation of the accounting equation where assets equal liabilities plus equity. So this number here is going to represent our total assets. So we'll want to label it appropriately. And this total here represents our total equity. And this amount here represents our total liabilities and equity. You want to be really sure you put the right titles on the right amount because they represent specific values. Okay. And I want you to really notice here that your asset column absolutely equals your liability column. And if they don't, that means somewhere you have made either a input error or a math error. And again, if you have questions about which items go on a balance sheet, go to the ebook and it'll take you right to this fun infographic again where it goes over exactly what goes on which financial statement. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope this will help you with your homework and also with further assignments in this course. Again, this is Catherine Timmons. Thank you.